Okay, sorry y'all. Oh yeah, so now you can see this and this. Perfect. Yeah, that's better. Okay, my mouth is all up in the camera. My God, help me. Okay, cool. It is what it is, y'all. I feel like this can. Oh my gosh, why is everything so hard for me? That's a little better. It needs to go down a little bit more. Okay, I think that's better. Jeez Louise. My God. Okay. Am I supposed to hear? I'm not supposed to hear you guys, right? It gets really weird when I start doing stuff. Like, surely I'm not supposed to hear you. Okay. Why isn't my light coming on? What's happening? All right. I have this. Oh, because it's not plugged in. Duh. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try this again. Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. It's weird, but I'm here. If you're here, thank you. You can see my machine now. You can see this stuff. So I think we're good. Yay! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. See, I need all of the help. I really appreciate it. Yeah, you're right. That's so much better. You can actually see what's going on over here. Hey, somebody's from Sweden. Yes. I wonder what time it is over there. Okay, so you can see this. Okay, great. Um, I'm going to try to pull it up on my computer and then I can get started. That way I can see. Thank you so much, Saya. My God. Okay. Hello, Nicole. Sherry, that's a great view now. Thank you. Y'all, I need all of the help. Okay, so this is here. Perfect. And I have my computer here. Okay, great. Okay, so I started the Brooklyn a long time ago, and then, geez Louise, I just haven't done anything on it since. I just been doing a lot of stuff, and tonight I'm gonna just do it. So where I left off last time, we need to work on this. This is the side clip connector, and I did increase this 150%, just like the rest of the bag. But you need to do it the size. Take note of the hardware that you're using. So I'm using 1.5 inch hardware, so I know that this piece in the middle needs to be that size. So if you need to adjust it and cut this little snip in more, then do what you need to do for the size of your hardware. I doubt anybody is doing this with me simply because it's 11 o'clock at night. Who's busting out of Brooklyn right now? But I just want to do it for future reference because then I don't have to edit a video. Where's my double-sided tape? I swear I put it over here before I started the video because I wanted to be prepared and look professional, and now I can't find it. That's crazy. You know what? It's all good. It's all good. I'll use this other tape that I have. I got this from the Dollar Tree, y'all. It's like $1 for double-sided tape. It's freaking awesome, right? I wanted to use my 1/8 length tape just because it makes more sense for the size of this, but it's all good. It's all good. So we're going to be applying this along the edges so that we can fold it over. So basically, right now, this is all exposed edges, and we need to have it not be that. So we're going to be applying double-sided tape and then folding it over where that crease is. And then eventually, the whole thing is going to be where there are no more raw edges. So let me get busy. I'm focused, y'all. I'm not going to talk the whole time. I'm going to actually sew. Is anybody else sewing? I know I'm not the only one who does late night sewing. I've mentioned I do contract bartending. I used to bartend for 20 something years, and then I moved into bar management. And then after the pandemic, I completely stopped and became a stay-at-home mom / bag maker. But recently I've been picking up like contract bartending gigs. And this weekend, I don't know if any of you guys know about sports, there is the March Madness going on here in Houston. So I went ahead and picked up to work tomorrow. So I will be bartending tomorrow. I have to be there at 9:30, and I'll get off probably around 6. And then it's my baby's birthday this weekend. She's turning 5, y'all. My little Lola, my gosh, she's growing so fast. She's turning 5, and we wanted to do, I'm a horrible mom. Well, I'm a first-time mom. So I don't know, what it is. I'm going to do the sides first and then the edges. I didn't know how like hardcore stuff is for kids, like as far as booking. So about 3 weeks ago, I went to go book something for my baby's birthday. Like I was going to do Chuck E. Cheese. Well, first I was going to do Urban Air, which is this big place where the kids go and there's like jumping and there's just all kind of cool stuff. It's really, really cool. And she loves that place. So I was going to do that, and it was booked. So then I was like, well, let me just do a little Chuck E. Cheese. Like, Chuck E. Cheese ain't nothing. Like, we go there on a weekend. So surely we can go Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese was booked too. Like, everything was booked like 5 weeks out in advance. So I couldn't get my baby in anywhere. And what we did not want to do is have a party at the house because I just didn't feel like all of the cleaning and, when I didn't feel like being a host. So then we were like, well, we're going to do it at our pavilion, in our neighborhood pavilion. It'd be cool, So we went and we rented this big bouncy house, like a obstacle course bouncy house, because we did a bouncy house last year and she loved it. So we're like, we're going to do that again. Well, then I reached out to HOA to pay like a little deposit, whatever. And I'm reading the fine line, whatever, the rules. And they're like, no bouncy houses. Dude. She's turning 5. There's going to be a bouncy house. Why can't I put the bouncy house here? So now I'm like, dang it. So now we have no choice but to have the party at our house. And so, so my weekend is just going to be nuts as far as working most of the day tomorrow. And then turning around and having that birthday party at, 2 o'clock at the house. So now I have to really clean up. And so anyway, the point of all of that long ass story was to say that I felt like I need to do this bag tonight because I wanted to do it this weekend. And I didn't know I was going to work the Final Four. That was kind of a last minute, I don't keep up with sports. I didn't know it was going to be in Houston. But after I found out I was going to be in Houston and the company that I do the bartending with posted that they needed it, I was like, you know what, let me go make this little money real quick. And yeah, so that's why I'm up at 12 o'clock making a Brooklyn. Okay, once you have that done, I'm going to go and top stitch this at 1/8 of an inch seam allowance, but we're not going to go all the way down. We're going to stop at about, I want to say about 1 inch from the bottom, because we're actually going to be taking this and sliding it over something else. So we need that opening on the side. So I'm going to start 1 inch on this side, go all the way up and stop 1 inch there. And same thing on the other side. I think I'm going to pull my string to the back so that I can tie it without seeing the back stitching. Yeah, that's probably the best. I want to be lazy and not do it, but that's what I'm going to do. We don't want to see the back stitching. Hey, Saya, I get it. It's hella late. Thank you for popping in and helping me turn my phone around, man. I really appreciate that. Good night. Lynette, I'm back and so are you. I can see all the comments. I'm doing computer sewing work. Okay, okay. 5 going on 15. Yes, she is a hot mess. Hey, Nicole. Cherie. Isa. Hey, everyone. Thank y'all for joining me. It would not hurt my feelings if y'all pop in and pop out. I get it. It's late. I am not mad at y'all. What did I say I was going to start? I forgot already. Jeez Louise. Okay, got it. Okay, so we're starting 1 inch up. I'm sewing this at about 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. I'm not going to back stitch. I am just pulling my thread. I should have clipped this, you know? Where's mine? Because it's starting to come apart in a few places, so I'm just going to do that really quick. All right, there we go. Okay, pull that through. Same thing on the other side. Probably should have measured that so that it was exactly the same, but it is what it is. Okay. I'm going to repeat that to the other side. I wish I could play music, but YouTube is not about that life. You do want to be consistent with this because we are going to be, like I said, we're going to fold this over the edge of our, the zipper part of the bag. And when we fold it over, we're going to be attaching it together. And it's going to be kind of a blind attach, which really, really just bugs me because you can never catch it exactly. And what I should have done is I shouldn't have sewn this. Oh, I told myself I wasn't going to do it. I forgot. What I wanted to do this time was use cement glue to attach once you fold this over. I wanted to use, instead of sewing it, basting it, or sewing it, I wanted to use cement glue just to hold this over so that there was no stitching on it. And that way, when we, well, yeah, it's all good. It is what it is. It's fine. It's fine, Rayvon. Stop stressing yourself out over stitches. It's going to be okay. I mean, because the bottom side isn't going to show, really. It's fine. That's what I wanted to do, though. If I had remembered. 12:30 in Tampa, so you're about an hour behind me, I guess. It's 9:30 in BC, Canada. I thought that it was the same time for some reason. I think where Tara is from, she must be from further away than you, Nicole. Because I'm pretty sure where she's from, it's the same time there as here. So, I mean, I guess Canada's pretty big. There's going to be different time zones, dude. Well, thank you for popping in, everybody. How does a workspace get so messy so fast? Like, what has it been, 10 minutes and I got scraps all over the place from the tape? Jeez Louise. All right, just like before, I'm going to start and end 1 inch from the end, the bottom. The ends, I guess, would be the word I'm looking for. Leaving my string long so that I can tie it in the back. Oh, there's my double-sided tape I was looking for. I knew that I put it somewhere so I can reach it. Oh, this bag is so big. Like, I'm just thinking about what I'm about to have to do in a second to get it attached, and it's so big. Y'all can laugh at me as y'all watch me struggle to get it on my arm. I am here for your entertainment. Okay, let's see. What's next? I got those prepped. I guess I'll go ahead and pull these to the back really quick and get them tied off before I move on. And if you've never done that, all you have to do is take the thread that's on the bottom side and grab it and pull it. And it's going to make the thread from the top come through the back. And then you can just easily grab it and pull it through. I don't do this very often because I'm lazy. Like for when you're doing zipper overlays, that's a great time to pull the thread to the back and tie it. But I usually don't because I just can't. But for this piece, I think it's pretty important. You know, this is a main accent piece that's going to be on your bag. So I think that it's worth taking the time to go ahead and pull it to the back. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, girl, okay? I can't let myself think about it. I just got to do it. I should have put a load of laundry in before I started this, but it is what it is. I'll have to do it at 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh gosh. Living the dream, right? Living the dream. All right, I'm trying to think to myself, what's the next step going to be? I was trying to figure out where I wanted to add my strap connectors for my adjustable shoulder strap. Last time I added them just on the bag, like on the actual main panel. But I don't think I want to do that again. So I've been thinking, what am I going to add it? I think I'm going to attach it inside of the zipper. What do y'all think? I don't like a lot of stuff on bags in random positions. I don't know how to explain that. I don't like when stuff sticks out. I like for a bag to look very simple and there's not a lot going on. So I don't really want to add the strap adjuster connector on the panel where it's like, I feel like it becomes a focal point and takes away from the bag. So I was trying to think where I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to put it in the zipper, coming out of the zipper. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just checking out some of Dave's duffel bags, and that seems to be a common place to put it. So, did I tie these yet? I feel like I did. Yep. I think I have short-term memory loss. I can't remember anything anymore. My God. I don't remember what I said. I don't remember what I did. Like, what's happening? I gotta find some kind of supplements that are supposed to help memory. I need to start reading again. I don't read very much anymore. I'm so busy. But I think I read that reading helps you retain memory, right? I need to grab a book and get it together. Okay. So I think the next step is to get the zipper attached to the main panel. Yes, Terry Sinclair, Alberta. Okay. Hi, Leslie from Tennessee. Oh, you heard about Well, thank you for coming to check it out. She was here earlier, but she had to go because it's late as hell. Duh. What was I thinking? Thank you for joining. Okay, so I have this done. You know what we can do really quick? We can do, okay, so where I'm going to be attaching my connectors for my, why can't I talk? For my strap, for my adjustable strap. Get it together. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So what I did was I cut these 3 by 3 inches, and then I drew a line down the middle, and I'm going to fold it in on both sides, and these are going to be what I use to attach this for my strap adjuster. Again, I don't like when stuff sticks out a lot, so I do make my strap adjusters pretty short. You can make it longer if you like. You can make it 4 inches. I made it 3 inches wide because I am using a 1.5 inch connector, so double that and that's 3. Make it whatever size you need for your hardware. I did stabilize this with Cellfuse Plus because it's going to be holding a lot of weight. This is a really big bag, so we want to make sure that we have given it a little oomph so that it will not be falling apart. I also have these little pieces that I cut 2 by 2 inches, and these are going to be the little connector that goes on the bottom of the duffel bag that this is going to bend over and connect to. I'm going to be using 1 inch hardware for this, so I cut these 2 by 2. Again, like I said, I don't like when stuff sticks out from my bag, so that's why I made it only 2 inches. So once I get this on and baste it, it's going to be barely sticking off on the side of my bag because that's my preference. You have got to do you. Make it the length that you want it to be. So you might want to do 3 inches by 2 inches, depending on the size of your hardware. But I'm doing my 2 inches so that it barely peeks out from the edge of my bag. All right. If you have not seen the Brooklyn increase to 150%, you are about to laugh your butt off when you see this. It is so freaking big. It's so ridiculously big. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. But you know what? When I made it, the guy that I made it for, he loved it. So, and now I have someone else who ordered it. So I guess, you know, there is a demographic here for it. I guess these big old men. These are some tall guys that ordered these from me. So even though it's too big for us, we wouldn't think to make it. There are, you know, the bigger guys, they need it. Okay, so y'all, this is about to be so funny. I'm about to try to get this. Okay, I'm about to get the panel attached to the, geez Louise. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm going to get this panel attached. So this is the panel. It is about 36 inches long by about 20 inches high. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and baste my hardware on, actually, before I lose it, because I'll lose it. What I like to do when I make these big bags is I'll get a little bit of my God. Yo, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm only 42. Like, why am I losing my memory? This stuff that I used in the back of my corners also. My gosh, I can't think of what it's called. I'm so sorry, but if you've been making the Brooklyn with me, you know what I'm talking about. I use it for as a stabilizer in the corners, and I am using it. Who knows what I'm talking about? Oh my gosh, Craft Tex flat. Jeez Louise, the Craft Tex, I believe is the name of it. When I sew these big bags, I always take a little piece and put it in between my connector pieces, just to give a little bit of stability to the bag, to those pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and baste these together so that when I go to add it to the bag, there's not going to be any moving around, okay? Hey, Lauren from Dallas. Oh, right down the street. Nicole, it's so big, right? Like, what in the world? It's so big. Craft Tex. Why couldn't I think of that? Jeez. Same thing with the pieces that's going to be going to attach the strap connector to, the adjustable strap. Just going to go ahead and put a little piece inside of there. So I've got my 1.5 inch rectangular rings. I cannot. I can't. Lord help me. Okay. All right. Bam. Got him. All right. All right. These are going to go on the strap later, so I'll go ahead and put these aside. I'm gonna put them right here. Later, when y'all hear me talking about, I don't know where my swivel hooks are, somebody please tell me I put them right there, because I'm gonna forget. I know I am. All right. Here we go. No big deal. We got it. So I want my panel piece to be right side facing up. I'm going to do my, I'll do my front piece first. So let me get this one out of the way. Let me get all of these pieces out of the way. So my front piece, I want the slip pocket. I want the slip pocket to be on the side with the front piece and the zipper on the back side. So Dave, my man, went to Penn State, and the gentleman who ordered this bag was actually his roommate in college, and he placed the order for this custom bag. So I have my main panel right side facing up, and then I'm going to grab my zipper. And my zipper, what we want it is for it to be, this is a long ass zipper. I think it's like 30, I think it might be 40 inches. We want our zipper to be right side facing down, and you want an opening to the right and closing to the left. Always try to remember, when you guys do zippers that are not, zipper tape, do you prefer it if it's longer than the panel? Do you prefer where this part, like the start of the zipper, shows and then you cut it? Or do you prefer where this part of the zipper shows and you cut it on that end? Does that make sense what I'm saying? I think I'm going to have it where this part of the zipper is showing. I purchased some zipper ends, some stops, but I never took the time to research how to use them, so I'm just not going to use it. Okay, so my main panel is right side facing up. My zipper is right side facing down. We have those corners. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because the way this bag is made, we actually wind up enclosing it in these pieces. These are going to go over the zippers. So it doesn't matter. No. Okay. Anyway, so I'm just going to center it. My zipper is right side facing down. Now, usually I will just put my zipper down and then sandwich my lining on top of it and go about my business. But because this panel is so large, I'm going to go ahead and take the time to base the zipper down because I don't want any problems. Did you hear me? So I'm going to do that extra step and get this basted before I add my lining. Because this baby is big. And I'm just not about that life. I'm so excited to get this bag done. Whoa! Just almost lost my bag, y'all. Can you see me? Nope. And I am just basting this at 1/8 of an inch single allowance. I cut the end on the right side at the end. Okay. Yeah, I think that would have been what I would have done before I realized that it doesn't matter on this one. Have any of y'all purchased the ends for the metal zippers? I'm interested to know how that works. If it's hard or is it fairly easy once you figure it out? Okay, I'm gonna grab my lining piece and I am going to put, and this is the side that I did the slip pocket on. I'm gonna put it right side facing down and get it pinned right on top of what I just did. And I'm making sure that I match up those corners, you know, because our corners, we have those little cuts in them. So match those up. Oh, almost forgot. I want to do my, I want to add my things for my strap connector. So I'll do this one on this end. So I'll do it on the left side on both of them. I have a question for you. If there was one item that you use for sewing that you could get a lifetime supply of and you never have to buy it again, what would you pick? Just for fun. One item that you use to sew with. If you never had to buy it again, which one would you pick? I feel like the sensible answer would be thread, because it's so freaking expensive and obviously you have to use it all the time. But I feel like right now at this moment, oh my God, why is this not the same length? What's happening? Oh, I know what I did. Oh, Rayvon, you. It's okay. I remember now what I told myself when I did that. Like it was going to be okay. I will make adjustments. Yeah, I feel like the most sensible thing would be I'm so annoyed with myself. I know what I did. The most sensible thing would be to say thread or something, but I feel like I would want to do something like double-sided tape, because that's the thing that I always feel like I'm running out of when I need it the most. It's like, oh my God, I don't have any more double-sided tape. You know those things that you run out of that is just really annoying that you have to keep rebuying over and over and over. Hardware, yeah. She said it can be a child's quilt. It's so big. I know, it's large. Thank you so much about the colors. I appreciate it. I was pretty pumped about them next to each other. They look better than I thought they were going to be in my head. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Hardware, yeah, that's another smart one. That's another smart one. Zipper tape. Yeah, that's another one that always seems to be running out of. I have to adjust this one more time. I'm gonna throw myself down my stairs. Somebody's gonna have to come get me. Somebody sent a wellness check. Rayvon and threw herself down the damn stairs. So, any of you guys thrown like some birthday parties for your kids? I'm sure you have. What are some fun stuff that you did? So we rented this really big bouncy house with an obstacle course, but I wanted to plan like some more like fun activities. Like I was thinking of maybe getting some paint and doing, because I like to paint and draw and all that. So I was thinking of doing like face painting myself. I went to have you guys ever heard of the Five Below store? I'm new to it, but it's a store and everything in it is $5 and below. It's a lot of junk, but it's a lot of toys, snacks, like little t-shirts for kids, like, you know, stuff for kids. And I'm going to go ahead and get this put in as well. I'm going to, let's see, so that I can have some kind of consistency. Let me measure it. Dang, somebody got kidnapped in Mexico. I just saw it on the news on my computer. A lady got kidnapped in Mexico walking her dog. Okay, so I'm going to go in. How far should I go in? I'm going to go in 6 inches. This bag is pretty big. I think 6 inches will be a good length to go in for this strap. 6 and 6. What would that leave? 6, 12, 22, 32. It'll leave about 20 inches in between. I think that'd be good. All right, I'm going to go in 6 inches. I feel like I should get my sketchbook out and see how far I went in last time. This is my book where I do all of my sketches when I think I have a pattern that I want to put together. And half the time it does not come together. But let's see if I can find it. Y'all don't be stealing my ideas now. I'm just kidding. You don't want nothing in here, I promise. Oh, here it is. Okay. Did I even make a note of it? Show the strap. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to go in 9 inches. That's what I did last time, and it worked for me, so bam. I'm going to go in 9 inches, and that's where I'm going to place my strap connector. And I'm just going to be lining up the top of this connector. Let me see. I'm just going to be lining up the top of this connector to make sure it's even with the top of the panel. I'm just going to stick it in between the, I don't think it really matters, but it'll be between the lining. It does matter, huh? I want it to be between the main panel and the zipper. So that's what I'm going to do, between the main panel and the zipper. I lied because I already basted it in. So it's going to be between the zipper and the lining. Hallelujah. There we go. Bam. I don't think it matters, to be honest. Let me find this back. Hey, Katina. What's up, girlfriend? So I'm talking about my baby's 5th birthday party that we're having this weekend. I went to the Five Below store and I got like some hula hoops. I got some eggs. I think I'm gonna do like a little Easter egg hunt for the kids. I just want to have stuff to do in case they get bored from the bouncy house. One of the moms was like, Ravon, they're 4 and 5. They're not gonna get bored from the bouncy house. So maybe she's right. But just in case. Okay, and I am doing this at about 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I might get some paint and paint these kids. But don't mess up their faces. Their parents are gonna be like, what in the world, honey? So the Five Below store had like a little, what's that game? How low can you go? One of those little, you blow it up. So I got one of those. I thought that would be cute. Amazon had red light, green light game that is like motion censored, and it turns red and green, and you know the kids love that. Used to play that so much when I was younger. Isn't it crazy technology? Like we just had to play it and say it. Now they have like whole games that do it for them. I want to get up there and be like, back in my day, we had to stand there and turn around and say it ourselves. I'd be like, shut up, man. But yeah, if y'all have any ideas of some fun stuff to do. And then I picked up like the little Five Below store had like Jenga. It had I had quite a few games. I just picked up a bunch of different games. Some hula hoops, some frisbees that you throw, like the big oversized frisbees, like really cool. So I just want to keep these kids entertained, you know? That's what you don't want at your house is like 15, 20 bored 4-year-olds. My God. That would be my nightmare. I can't believe anybody's up right now. I for sure thought I would be the only one. Is anybody else sewing? Okay, let's see. Got this on. Now we're going to flip it over. I'm actually going to put another row of stitches because I want to make sure that this strap connector is in there good. Oh, I lost a piece. I'm just going to go over the whole thing. Now that I've got it on there, because I didn't use my zipper foot because I was too lazy to change it, and I really should have. So now that I have it on, my foot will be a little bit better at letting me get a little bit closer to the foot. I mean, closer to the zipper tape. Dang it, it just hopped over. It's such a hassle to change the feet on these industrials, right? I hate it. Sometimes if I raise my foot, it you know, stop from popping over, but sometimes it still does. I should have changed my foot. Alright, yeah, so I'm going over it so that I can get a second stitch on that connector. Normally I wouldn't go over the whole thing like this, but like I said, it's because I wanted to get a little bit closer to my zipper tape. Alright. Chocolate. Jerry, why did you just randomly say wait, are you talking about to eat? If you could pick something for a lifetime, that's funny. You know, I don't even eat chocolate. I don't like chocolate, so it's never been appealing to me. She's prepping us so good. Okay, I'm a night owl trapped in a morning body. Not so yeah. Hi from Texas. Hey Gloria, where you at in Texas, girl? Elba. You know, I'm lazy too, but I don't like the way that my narrow foot on my industrial sews. So I have to take it off after I use it because I just don't like it. Otherwise, I would leave it on because I'm the same way. I tried to leave it on. That's how I found out I didn't like it. I left it on and I used it and I was like, no, this ain't it. So now I have to take it off every time, and so it prevents me from putting it on in the first place, even though I should have. I should have put it on. Okay, so now I'm going to finger press this down really nice so that I can go and add a top stitch. You see it? I feel like all you can see is my back. Sorry, y'all. That's better. That's better. Whoops. My light just slapped the crap out of my phone. Funny. Alright, that's a little better. Alright. Oh my God, Rayvon, you're such a freaking... Remember when I said it didn't matter if this was between the zipper and the lining or the zipper and the main panel? It definitely matters. I knew better. I felt it in my spirit. It has to be between the main panel and the zipper. It can't be between the lining. Otherwise, it's going to be inside of the bag, which does us no good for our shoulder strap, right? So let me get that redone really fast. All right, got one out. Note to self, has to be between the zipper and the main panel, or you will be seam ripping. I need a new seam ripper. This one is bad. Where do you guys get your seam rippers from? Anybody have a really good suggestion? All right, so I'm going to take that out and place it between the main panel and the zipper. There we go. There we go. Elba. I put the connector between the lining and the zipper instead of between the main panel and the zipper, and so it was on the wrong side. I knew when I did it, I was like, I don't think, but I was being lazy. And that's what I get. All right, so I'm just gonna now stick it in the correct way. There we go. All right. Try this one more time. There we go. So I've done that before. I bet a lot of us have. So why you ain't stopped me then, girl? I'm just kidding. All right. All right. There we go. No worries. No worries. It's all good. My God. I just cannot catch a break. That needs to be further in. A little bit of where I basted it shut is showing, and I don't know why, because you know what? That's what I get for sewing at 12 o'clock in the morning. You know? That's my bad. Good night, Lynette. Yeah, good night, girl. Y'all, if you have to dip out, I get it. It would not hurt my feelings. It is so freaking late. The main reason I decided to do this is because editing is so hard. It takes so much time for me to edit a video. So I was like, if I just record it live, I won't have to edit. So that's why I did this. So I totally get it if you can't stay. It's hella late. My goodness, this zipper panel is gonna make me have to take a shot. That's Friday night, right? Somebody said they were prepping. I can't remember, of course, because my memory. What are you prepping? What are you getting ready to make? There are so many good patterns out right now, y'all. I have so many screenshots. Every time I see a pattern that I want to make, I screenshot it. I have so many screenshots in my phone of patterns that I want to make. Oh my gosh. There's just so many awesome pattern writers out right now. I have so many that I want to make. Has anyone made that new, what is it? Is it the Maggie 55 maybe? I want to say it starts with an S. I might be making this up. Maybe Sophie. The Maggie, I think she's Maggie 55. I saw that pattern either last week or the week before, and it just looks so freaking classy. I love patterns like that. I can't wait to. I have 3 of her patterns that I've purchased that I have not made. I haven't made her zip around wallet, which just looks fantastic. I also purchased I think it's called something. I feel like it's named after a store or something. I can't remember. Avenue or Saks or something. Fifth Avenue. I don't know. But I purchased that one also. And then I also purchased one, I think it's called the triple something. It's the cute little purse, and it has 2 or 3 compartments. I purchased all of these patterns and I haven't made any. Gosh. I have to find the time. All right, this is it. I'm not gonna make another mistake. This is it. Last time. All right. All right. 3rd time's the charm, right? Howdy from Los Angeles. What's up? Los Angeles. What's the weather like? Oh, I'm gonna have a sip. Here we go. Rebecca, Los Angeles. Gonna get it right this time. Gonna get it right this time. I just made that up. You got it, Ray. Don't get frustrated. You got it, boo thing. All good in my head. All right. This is it. It's mouth, sweatshirts and shorts. Okay. That's about what it is here. It's actually, it was really pretty today. All right. Now, I'm really gonna get this top stitch done this time, I promise. So I used my phone today to do this live because I just didn't feel like getting my camera set up because I always have a hard time when I do that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go live from my phone because it's easier. And I'm curious, is it really bad? Is it like a gritty? How's the video going live on the phone? Is it bad? I can't tell looking at it, to be honest. But I'm curious. For future references, if I should just stick to my camera and suck it up. All right. All right, that feels pretty good. I am going to go ahead and get this top stitch. Oh, Heidi from Germany. What's up? Yes, Germany. You're far, far away. All right. Let's see if we can get this top stitch on here. Rebecca, are you working on anything tonight, or are you just kind of chilling? I feel like I should pin this, but I'm not. I'm just gonna go with the flow and just pray for grace. Sometimes I feel like my zipper, you know, I want my lining to be sure not to catch in there. And so I think it's always smarter to pin it, but I just don't have the energy to do that. So hopefully it plays nice. I'm just going to grab it on the end and kind of pull at it as I top stitch, and hopefully that will be enough. Lower my foot height down a little bit more so that I can have a little bit more control over these stitches. Top stitching at about 4.5. My foot height is at a 3. And I am just feeding it through as best I can. Pulling on the bottom, lining as I do it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and raise it up a little bit and hand crank it because I'm getting to this part of the, I don't really need to hand crank it if I pull it up enough. Just raise my foot up a little bit. Since it's a walking foot, it's going to do it. As long as I set it up for success, it's going to do it. So just raise my foot a little bit and it'll climb up there. feel like falling in love. I'm in Whew, this bag is heavy. My arm is tired just from holding this, and I haven't even got the other half added yet. This is crazy. Ooh, my little workout. God knows I haven't worked on it forever. Rebecca said, "Are you making a bag for a giant? It looks huge." Oh gosh. Yes, set it up for success. I know. Shit. Yes, it's a huge bag. The dimensions, it's about 36 inches long and about 20 inches high. So this bag is really, really big for sure. Okay, so I've got that done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. So let me grab my, gosh. Let me grab my back panel piece. And I have it right side facing up. And then I'm going to take this zipper. You know what? Let me go ahead and add my strap connector piece before I forget. So let's see. It's going to be this one. Whoa! It's going to be this way. I want the opposite, so it's going to be on this side. So I'm going to go 9 inches in from this side. And that's where it's going to be. Bam. Okay, so I'm going to lay my new piece right side facing up, and then I'm going to add my piece that I just worked on, and it's going to be right side facing down, and I'm going to match up my sides and get that pinned. I'm all up in the camera, I know. Sorry, y'all. Matching up the top and also the sides. I just felt myself step on one of my clips that fell. Dang it. Oh, it didn't break. Hallelujah. Again, I'm going to go ahead and get this basted on because it's such a big bag. I don't want to do the lining and the exterior at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and baste them on one at a time. It's just too big. So heavy. All right, let me try to get my big butt out of the way. And make sure you don't catch that connector that I just worked on forever. in there. I feel like falling in love. I have a feeling that's going to be annoying. Oh, girl, I'm humming that song, Beyonce. We going another night. I don't know why it's stuck in my head, but it's stuck in my head, honey. We another night. Let me stop because YouTube will hit you with like copyright just for humming a song. Did you know that? I learn something new every day. I cannot hum it. Anything in the likeness. All right, so let's get this attached. I want to learn how to do lives with other people. I feel like that would be more fun. Dang, this bag is heavy. All right, so I'm getting this basted together so that I can go and grab my lining. I've been looking. Let me get that out of the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. So make sure you push that strap connector out of the way if you are also adding it to your zipper area. Feel my, did I lose my connect? Ah! Why? I cannot. Oh my God. The connector gods are not on my team tonight. Like, what in the world? How did that fall out? And how did I not notice? Oh, gosh. Hello from Vegas. Oh, is it Mickey? Yes, Vegas. Yes, the bag is so large. It's 36 inches long. 36 inches wide and 20 inches high. It's crazy big. My dang connector fell out and I didn't even realize it. So going to get it put in. And it needs to be right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right here. I feel like falling in love. All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, hockey sticks connected. Rebecca asked him to be point 3 times. She's on time. The way she tickles her neck. It's like, oh my gosh, Rebecca, you're hilarious. You know, one day I called myself doing my neck like she does her neck while I was watching her video, and I had to have a seat, honey. I had to sit down and think about think about what the hell I was doing because I had no business. My neck was so sore. It was crazy. So yeah, she must get her neck massaged. She must have a personal a person who just massages her neck because it's got to be loose, honey. It's got to be loose like a goose to be able to move the way that she moves it, right? She has somebody that she pays that is just responsible for the well-being of her neck. I know she does because it be swinging. Good Lord. I saw her in her On the Run tour, her and Jay-Z, when they came to Houston. And it was awesome. Very entertaining. My man is from New York, so he's really into Jay-Z. And I'm a country girl from Louisiana, you know. So I'm into Beyonce. So it was the perfect concert because he really was into Jay-Z's music and I was totally into Beyonce. It was they're a great combination to do a concert together. It was great. Mm-hmm. Good stuff. All right, I'm gonna sew a second seam over this so that I can get closer to my zipper because it's just so big I just couldn't manhandle it like I wanted to. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and attach the lining. So I'm gonna grab my other lining piece. And I'm going to place it right side down on top of this one. I have the zipper pocket already on. I didn't show it for sake of time, but I will link my video on how I do the zipper pockets with the zipper overlay if you're interested. It's just the basic way of doing it. Alright, lining up the sides and the top. Alright, there we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Whew, I got these lights on in here, and they are hot. That's the one thing about recording. When I try to turn my lights up, it gets so hot. And I'm pretty sure they're LED, so I don't know why they're hot. I thought LED wasn't supposed to really put off too much heat. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I've been looking. I don't know. Let the truck go. For you. All right. All right. All right, I'm gonna go and try to get this sewn on at 3/8 of an inch. Wait, Mickey said she's making mistakes, so she had to quit. So you came to bed to watch me make mistakes? Oh gosh. You quit because you were making mistakes, and now you came to bed and you get to watch me make mistakes. My gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. This is heavy. All right. Oh gosh. Okay, so I want to make sure that I do not catch this connector. So let me see. Where's she at? There you are, baby. I'll get you out of my way. I don't want none of those kind of problems. All right. You know what? I'm going to put a metal connector right there so I'll know to start looking out for that one. All right. Rebecca, thank you, girl. Damn you, double hug 6 that's me 6 Esther, good morning, Esther. Yes, Rebecca, I am from Louisiana, but I'm in Houston now. South Padre. Oh, South Padre is beautiful, though. Thank you, girl. Thanks, y'all. Thank you. I needed that little positivity because, oh my gosh, you know when you feel like you just want to quit, man. I needed that. Thanks. I got it. I can do it. Oh my God. It's so heavy. Okay. I will not give up. I will not give up. Oh. clap. Oh. Yo, my bag just knocked one of my lights that's connected to the table. This bag is an animal. Do you hear me? He's an animal. All right, where? Oh, I went over it already. That was crazy. I thought something was coming for me, y'all. Whoopsie. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 1 o'clock. I have to be up at what time? Okay, I gotta be at 9:30. So 8:30. I bet it's 7:30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess it's not too bad. Okay, I think I might do this top stitch and go my ass to bed. Just because I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. And I have a lot to do. I'm gonna work all day. Okay. So this is where we are now. I can't believe it took my light out like that. Alright, so alright, so I need to get this top stitch on here. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I feel like I could have made these strap adjusters wider out. But maybe it's okay. It's fine. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get this top stitch put on here, and I think I'm going to call it a night since I have to be up at 7 for work. Yeah, I really do like these colors together. Yes! I can dig it. I feel like I've been sewing for an hour and I have not accomplished much. Don't you hate that? It's all good though. Baby steps, right? Sometimes it beats like that. You know, Saya's video today, the material that she used looked a lot like this one. Did anyone catch her live today? Did y'all notice the bottom looked a lot like this one? But I heard her say that it was black. So I wonder if it's the same like kind. You know, like that. You see that texture? I think that is so pretty. I love it so much. And but hers was black, so I'm curious to see where she got it from. I got this one from Crazy Chic Vinyl. Jackie. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna have to go to her page and see if she has any more. But yeah, I wonder where Saya got the black from. I would love to get some of that. It's got just such a great texture to it. I'm all about texture. Like, I'm more into texture than I am prints. I like plain prints, but with just pretty textures in them. That's just me. All right, let me see if I can get this top stitch. Y'all, this is about to be nuts. How am I gonna how am I gonna do this? Okay. So I think I'm gonna roll it. I gotta zip it, right? Gotta make it a little bit easier. No, please don't come off. Please don't come off. Oh my god, that just scared the crap out of me. Okay. I'm gonna top stitch from this way. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna put a clamp on the end because it almost came off just now. And I don't want those problems. Thank you from Indo. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Thank you. You're talking about Gloria. Thanks, Gloria. I really liked it. All right, let me have another sip. Cheers, guys. Okay, we got this. So I wonder, has anyone else tried to make the Brooklyn at 150? It took me so long. I know that a lot of people lost interest, but I would love to see it. It's such a cool bag. Something cool about making huge bags, right? It's like surreal. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I made that. That's so cool. I mean, we feel like that every time we make a bag, though, right? I do. Like, oh my gosh, that looks like a real bag. That's crazy. I made that. Mm-hmm. And she's dancing like she never danced before. She's a maniac. Did I say animal earlier? Changed the whole song by it. Maniac. Oh, what the hell? Get closer to me, baby. Come over here and talk to me. Why are you moving? What's happening? It's so heavy that it's like making it shift as I'm trying to get it to sit still for my top stitching. I got it. I got it. I got it. Why is it moving? I don't have time for your shenanigans, girl. Boss that bag. Yes, I need to boss this bag. Thank you. Get it together, Ray. Boss this bag. Rebecca, you're funny. I'm trying, baby. I'm trying to boss it, but she's. I'm trying, girl. God bless. I'm gonna have to roll it. Oh. She's a maniac. You know, another bag that's really big. I don't know if you are familiar with the Michael Traveler by Tara from Creations. When I made hers, I had to at one point, like right now, you know, I'm sitting sewing. At one point, I actually was standing up because I couldn't even do what I was trying to do, and I was standing up and just pointing my foot to put it on the on the pedal to sew it because it was so big. That's what I feel like now. Like maybe I should just stand up and just kind of reach my toe to get this top stitching done. It's pretty funny. All right. It was pretty funny in hindsight, not in the moment. Okay. Ah, oh, jeez. That's not gonna be a pretty top stitch. Regroup. You got it, Ray. She's a man. I need an assistant to come and hold my bag. Let me go wake my daughter up so she can come hold the bag for me a second. Did you imagine? My daughter would be like, no. And then I'd be like, no birthday party, girl. I'm just kidding. You better hold this bag for that birthday party. No bouncy house, honey. I'm always paranoid that my lining is going to get stuck in my zipper because I've had my lining get stuck in my zipper. So now whenever I top stitch, like my main priority is always pulling at the lining to make sure that it doesn't get stuck. Does anybody else have that problem? Especially when I do metal zippers, I feel like even more so. Like, that's my nightmare. Because once that happens, you're screwed, you know? Once that is attached and that lining is getting stuck in your zipper, that's a wrap. The only way I've found to fix that is to sit there and hand stitch it. Pull the lining out and get scissors and thread and hand stitch the entire length of it, and it is so time consuming, but there's no other option at that point. You can't, you're not taking that whole thing apart. So that's my main goal right now. That's why it's so hard for me, is because I'm trying to make sure that I am pulling my lining as taut as I can underneath there so that it doesn't get caught in the zipper when it's time to zip it up. That's why it's taken me so much time to do this. In case you were wondering, it shouldn't be this hard. I'm just paranoid about my lining. Maniac on the floor. Just dancing like you ever did. All right, get it together, Ray. Don't let this bag stress you out. Okay, I got it. I'm tripping. I got it. Everything's great. Everything's groovy. It's all good in the hood. It's fine. There we go. Feels good. Lining feels good. I'm dancing like I'm down. All right. Oh, see, that zipper's trying to bend under. God, I hate it. When that zipper tries to fold under and then it stops you from zipping, it causes a problem. Ah, that's my nightmare. That is my nightmare. Get from under there. Oh, she's. Why does my thread do that? Does anybody else with an industrial machine sometimes, does your thread, like right here, get stuck on, I don't know how to explain it, but it gets stuck on one of the wheels before it's supposed to go up and over? Mine does that sometimes and it messes up the top stitch, and I just noticed that my thread had got stuck. So those last few stitches just don't look right. That is so annoying. I'm just gonna finish it out and sleep on it and see if I'm gonna take that out and redo it. Because right now I can't. So annoying. Gosh, that's so annoying. I'm gonna show you in a second. I'm gonna pull my phone down and show you what I'm talking about. I know me. I'm gonna take that out tomorrow and redo it because that's gonna bother my spirit. That is going to bother my spirit. Why are you making that weird noise now? Oh, because it's so high. All right. Everything is Gucci. Rebecca, you are fun. All right. All right. Oh. Let me show you how big this bag is. Like, it's crazy. It's so heavy. But it's all good. My room is messy. Yeah, but like what I meant on the phone, on the machine, like right here. Where am I at? It's so weird when you're holding a phone. All of a sudden, nothing. Okay, there we go. You know how it goes, here, here, whatever. A lot of times, not a lot of times, but every now and then, I will notice that this thread right here, will pull and go back around here. Like it'll get caught and go right behind there. And I never noticed it right away, but there's a slight, you can feel that it's a slight little pull that feels off, but I never noticed it right away. And by the time I notice it, I've already done, a few inches of stitching, and it just makes the top stitch not look as pretty because it's pulling. See if I can show you. I probably can't show you. I'm trying to do it on my phone. You won't be able to see it, but I'm sure you can't see it. But you see how if you can, it's like you can start to see that it's pulling the bottom bobbin. So the top stitch isn't that pretty. It's like you can see the like a little dot from the bottom. Anyway, it's super annoying, but I'm so tired right now. I don't think I'm gonna pull it apart and do it because I'll just mess it up. So I think I'm gonna call it a night just because I have such a long day tomorrow. Yeah, I can't believe you guys even logged in. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to read my phone. I'm trying to read my computer while holding my phone. What in the world? Whoever is still on this late at night, yeah, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you for keeping me company because misery loves company, and this was miserable. But I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna call it a night. So thank y'all so much. And next time it'll be at better, better timing. So thank y'all. Good night, and I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all for helping me have fun. I appreciate it. All right. Bye. Good night. Night, night. How do I turn this off? Are you sure you want to stop? Yes.